Interesting, because I guess wrestling is one of the few places I believe that it's still kind of an old school training style to it, like a real gritty getting down and doing stuff. While now I think it's a lot of, well, I'm not saying now it's a lot different, but compare the training when you started to training, and I mean in general, not just in
Yeah,
wrestling, the
yeah.
training now, like what is the difference in the actual training and the mentality of people training?
I'd have to give you the experience of myself
Okay,
through
yeah.
wrestling, yeah, to make it,
Okay,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
obviously, then we can relate it to it everywhere else, yeah. But the way we train, like you just said, it was the old school way of training. So you had to be the fittest, the
Yeah.
strongest, to be able to compete. Talent takes you so far, and you drill your techniques. You obviously going to get better, but there was no excuse for not being the fittest and the strongest. So the old school way of training was not just to toughen your body, but mentally be
Yeah.
tough too. So the only way to do that is just hard training, daily, in, out. It becomes a discipline. It gives you a lot of good things will come out of you training hard.
Yeah.
You show a lot of respect to the guys who are on the mat with you, with your coaches, with just generally with people. You're humble.
Yeah.
That the higher up you go, I found that the higher up you go, the more humble the person is, because they don't need to prove anything to
That's
anybody.
it,
Yeah,
right?
they know
You
what
know.
they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know where you are.
Yeah.
So, and going back to just that commercial bit, we didn't pay any attention to that in the early days, because it's not like social media now,
Yeah.
where you just got Instagram, Facebook pages, and everything.
Everything.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
post
yeah.
anything and it'll go. Hundreds and thousands of people will see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in those days it was word of mouth.
That's it.
It was literally, you know what, this is the place
This
you
is
want
what
to be
it's
training.
doing. Yeah, yeah.
this
If you want
is-
hardcore,
yeah.
then come down.
So I mean, we trained everybody from judo guys to, I did a few years of judo myself as well.
Okay.
So from judo to boxing to kickboxing to um, everything.
Everything,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Guys used to like sort of compete in athletics. Everybody.
But the conditioning,
The conditioning was like top
mental
level.
and
Yeah,
physical.
yeah.
You'd get broke. I think that's the one thing that wrestling, like, it teaches you to go right to the edge, and it's either, you know what, are you going to carry on, or you're just going to give up and get
Yeah,
broke. Like,
yeah.
that's it. It's
That's
a
it.
life lesson. Wrestling is a life
It's-
lesson.
It is. It's
Love
a
it.
one big sort of like grinding
It is.
session. Yeah,
Completely.
It's make or break you, like you said. Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm thinking about training tomorrow, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking what I'm going to go through. Now, though,
yeah.
what's the difference you see in people now that come training from then?
Okay.
Honestly,
Honestly?
yeah, honestly.
This new generation of guys now,
Yeah.
compared to the guys that were training before, it's a different ball game altogether. I've had to soften down the training.
You have to.
Yeah, there's only the handful of elite guys who really want it for themselves that I
Yeah.
can push. Yeah, but generally as a club now, it's probably working on about 30-40% of where we were.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why though? Is it that people are getting injured and staying off the lines too long, or?
I think generally there's so much distraction around in the world now. It's just the way society is now.
Okay.
I mean, you're talking like kids just sitting on
Yeah.
PlayStations. People. I mean, some of the kids I've heard that they think their friends are on Facebook, kind of thing, and but they're not going out physically
Yeah.
enough to socialize, etc.
Okay.
Yeah. But they think these people are kind of like really their friends on Facebook, and that. They might have 100.
Yeah.
And they'll say to the parents, "Oh, well, I've got friends," but it's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real.
No.
Yeah, so I think we're lacking as this generation's coming. They're lacking the social environment.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so they sit at home
just
Yeah.
in their own world,
in
right?
their own
Stuck
world. Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
So would you say that the engagement has dropped from what it was before, though? Could you still do decent numbers?
Yeah, but it's hard work.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I always say if you can run a wrestling club, you can run anything.
Anything.
Yeah.